Artie Critter Podcast.
You would have said, Dad, sit down. I got something to say. What are you going to do?
Boy,
We got
do
a black
not repeat that line to people. When it's filtered through Mount Boredom
Oh,
and
come
erupts.
on.
Dan, do we have Mount Boredom, by the way, Dan?
Yes.
Oh, let's hear it. Wait, I'll explain. Wait a minute. Oh, there's the Hank's son who's not a heroin addict. That's Colin, right?
Oh.
Yeah, Tom Hanks, the one, you see, the one that Tom Hanks has a couple of sons. And Artie Critter Podcast, by the way, Mario Bosco
What's
is here.
up?
What? Wait a minute. Did you practice like a cool, what was that, like a hip hop, like you just went, what's up? Did you practice that?
Yeah.
Did someone coach?
What's up?
Is that how you're going to, when I say Mario Bosco's here, is that how you're going to say, like, because you usually just go, hey, I don't know, my mic don't work.
No, today my mic works fine.
So let's hear what's up. Let's hear it.
What's up?
Oh, my God, how terrible. So I want to go, hey, Dan's here. What's up, buddy? And Mario Bosco's here.
What's up?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
It's the Bensonhurst
I'll
guy.
tell you what's down is your Q rating. You know what that is, a Q rating? It's how likable you are.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my curating.
Your what?
The Keurig. The coffee pot is curating.
Let Mount Boredom has to erupt. I'm Mount Boredom. Oh, the lava's filled with Mario Bosco anecdotes. Wait, don't shut it. That's perfect. Great job. All right, let me explain what it is. Let's explain the evolution of this. When Mario speaks, he's first of all he's a friend. Mario's a family member. Let me tell you something about Mario. I would do anything he needed as a family member. He's as close to me as family. Dan is as well.
Dan's the best.
Where did that fucking passive aggressive bullshit come? What do you want from Dan? You want something from Dan?
Yeah.
So what is
He
it?
wants me to turn off the air conditioner, but it's getting too hot.
No, fucko. No, it's my fucking show. It's always going to be 2 degrees in here. You know what it is? Here's the rule with the Lang family. You understand? Air conditioning from Easter to Thanksgiving. You don't like it, fuck off.
I didn't say I wanted
You were about to.
hear
I
what-
love Dan. What's that
No,
about?
I was going to say if you could get me a ticket for Wednesday.
What's Wednesday?
Wednesday.
The,
What's Wednesday?
what's this, the event?
Don't tell me you're talking about the Mets and the Giants.
No, I don't give a shit about the Mets and the Giants.
Nah, he's a fruit. He doesn't like sports. What?
Oh, talking about the event at the Friars Club.
What event?
Richard Lewis.
It ain't this Wednesday.
It ain't this Wednesday. It's in a couple of weeks.
You are such
I
a
thought
dick.
it was this Wednesday.
No.
You just come. I'll tell people you're, you're my. You know what? I'll put you I'll tell people you're my Ashate case. You come with me, all right? It's just whatever. You don't need a fucking thing. Just don't bother Dan. Dan's got enough to do with shit.
Well, thank
Honestly, I don't bug Dan with shit. Because Dan's so generous and free with his time that he won't even tell me about it. By the way,
But I want you to say Gilbert Gottfried got you the ticket. Don't say Artie did.
yeah, is that what happened? Yeah, explain what happened there. Did he really do that to me? He did, right? What happened? Explain it.
I just don't want him walking around.
Did he say Gilbert Godfrey got him a ticket when I did?
No.
I'm trying to unravel Dan's logic. So what? So wait a minute. So Mount Boredom. What were you about to? Were you going to say something, Mario?
No.
Okay. So whenever Mario speaks, it really is like a. I originally said it was like a spigot of dullness. Like we usually have a good time on the show, and we get a lot of laughter.
Yes, we
Oh,
do.
look, there's Peel. He's got the arrow in his quiver.
And he's still got the zits on his face.
Peel from Key and Peele. Let's just see the scene if he uses the arrow. Peel from Key and Peele, who my fellow MADtv person. By the way, MADtv listed people. Where are they now? I'm not kidding. I'm not even on the list. Oh, here, wait. This is Peel. Peel and Ed Helms.
Spent the last 2 months building this thing. We took her out this morning for the first time. Holy moly.
Fun?
No, it was terrible.
Yeah, it was fun. That's a go-kart. G-Man, get over here.
What, now they know black people now? This is so retarded. There's no blacks in the first one.
No.
Right, you know what I mean? Like, why would they know black people? Why would they know black people? everything's like a Coors Light commercial.
And the
This feel.
I don't even know how to explain. I can't even have a word for it. There's an ineffable feeling of camaraderie that doesn't go away. It's like being in the comedic Marine Corps. And so I say Marine Corps in particular because
we have to explain this. It's so funny. It's so. First of all, I'm watching. Yeah. Again, I'm not racist. Let me preface this. I'm not a racist person. I'm not. Is there anything wrong? I'm like Malcolm X. Do you understand? Is there anything wrong with wanting them to stay like with, does Ed Helms pop up in fucking South Central? I mean the movie South Central, not the neighborhood. I'd love for him to pop up in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like why do they have to know black people? Why? There's one black guy in the first one when they get lost in East St. Louis.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah,
Thank you, Mary.
I do.
Yeah. Here's the line he has. You ready?
Yes.
Here's what I was brought up on. Shut up, Mary. Here's what I was brought up on. Chevy Chase in the family truckster takes a wrong exit, and he goes into East St. Louis, very black neighborhood. It's where Red Fox is from. And he gets lost, and everybody's scared. You couldn't do this scene now. You couldn't do it now because the kids get scared. What are they scared of? The black people. Not every black person. Just they get scared of Italians too. If they were, lucky. If you saw Lucky Luciano in 1908, you'd probably lock the door. Do you understand? Do you get it?
They're scared of Mario and
right, exactly. I'd be scared to death of the St. Gennaro Street. Why? Because Mario's a everybody. They don't change the oil. They don't change the oil as Apple.
You're right, they don't.
And that kills people just like guns, just like
I
Glock.
always say,
that's our Glock, the oil.
I always say the best day to come to the feast is the first day.
Mount Boredom. Let Mount Boredom go.
Because
Mount Boredom is erupting.
no, because
So we
it's
changed it to
true.
Mount Boredom, and it's like Mario is like a volcano of boredom, and he erupts sometimes. I was telling a story, and he erupted. Here's Mount Boredom. What is this?
I have no clue.
I asked Dan for Mount Boredom, and a Bay City Rollers song came on.
Ooh, I love the Bay City Rollers.
No, that was the Beatles, actually.
Dan, what's going on? Okay, here's Mount Boredom erupting. Okay, tell your story. Oh my God!
That was a huge explosion.
Oh my God, Mary! Oh, you never know what's gonna explode.
What happened at the Kimmel party again? Tell us.
Wait. Now, what was this? What did he interrupt me for? What did he say?
I wanted a ticket to the Richard Lewis side.
You want a ticket to the Friars Club? Here's Mount Boredom. No, Dan. Just Mount Boredom. Just Mount Boredom. Okay, then when I point to you every time, just hit that. Have it ready. All right, stop. So basically, we just noticed that I love Mario, but I just noticed it was dull when he spoke, and it interrupted me all the time. So we said it was a spigot, like a fountain of boredom, and then it became a volcano. And every time he speaks, only if it's boring. And
We were working on a post show,
Right,
and it came out.
Not every time you speak. Not every time you speak.
You told me to save it for the show.
No, not every time you speak. But if I think when you speak it's interrupting us for boredom, then we'll have it erupt. You can erupt. All right. So let me finish. So the black people. Here's the line in the first movie. Chevy Chase gets off in the bad neighborhood. They lock their doors. You couldn't lock your doors now as a joke. You couldn't. You just couldn't. And so Chevy Chase sees a guy. He goes, "Oh, there's a nice guy. I'll just ask him for directions." Chevy Chase goes, "How do I get back on the freeway?" The guy goes, "Fuck your mother." And Chevy Chase goes, "Thank you." And the way the guy delivers the "fuck your mother" line, oh my God, that was his arrow in his quiver. Fuck your mother.
That must have been his 15 minutes of fame.
Fuck. At any time it can erupt. It's so dangerous, and it doesn't have to be a long speech. It could be like a few words, and everything gets boring. Thank you. All right. So basically, Peele from Key and Peele, who were on MADtv after me, What did I do to people? What did I do to people? Do you realize, besides those two shitheads, I might be I am the most famous guy from the show. If you count Twitter followers, thank you. But the sketch I came up with was the most popular sketch in the first 5 years. I'm the only reason people fucking remembered it when I would bring it up on the Stern Show. I'm in the original cast of the show. If you watch it, you saw my name is there. So I had a problem with blow and whores, degenerate gambling, and I brought it to the studio. That's right, I brought my dark life to the studio. And I went, I had some issues. But I got enough good shit on the air to where, I get in the movies, and then I get on a sitcom, and then I get on the Stern Show, and I keep the legend alive. MADtv. Preparation.
Preparation H.
Oh,
Dan?
God.
Dan,
Come on, Dan, press the button.
Dan, what are you doing? All right, that was a small one. Small eruption. They're not always big. Again, the comedic timing in here is it's unbelievable. So I honestly, all they did was list the people on the show. They made a list of the people. What are they doing now in a magazine? I appear to be the only cast member in 14 years that's not on the list.
God.
What did I do? Do you realize the high school I went to? Here's how controversial I must be. Here's how much of an outlaw I am. And I kind of wear this as a badge of honor. The high school I went to has a Union High Hall of Fame. I'm not in it. What?
I think we have to go through the people who are.
Okay, I'm going to tell you. There's one guy more famous. And arguably right now, I may have surpassed him. I may be more relevant. Ray Liotta.
Oh, you're way past him.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, he's in one of the best movies of all time. But I'm 8.5 years on the best show of all time. You could argue. You might be right there. I would say me and Ray Liotta are at the mall. Who's more people recognize him?
Oh, you.
You.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Then we'll go with me then. Okay. So, I'll give you the other people. There's a baseball player who played for the Mets and the Yankees, batted .320 for the Mets, I believe, in 1976. Elliot Maddox, black guy. Am I more famous than Elliot Maddox?
Yes.
Yes.
He also converted to Judaism.
I think you're more famous than Greg Maddox.
You might be right. Okay. Robert Wool. Being the fact that he asked to get on the show, am I more famous than Robert Wool?
Yes.
Yes. I don't even know who this fucking Robert Wool is.
Thank you. He's a friend of mine.
Well,
Okay. There's a football player who has a ring. He was on the special teams. I'm going to go through the people in it. He was on the special teams, the punt return team for the 1982 Redskins, who won the Super Bowl. His name's Larry Cuban. He was in the NFL for about 2 years, has a ring with the 82 Redskins. The question on the table, am I more famous than Larry Cuban?
yes, you are.
The
Absolutely.
coup? Yes, you're more famous
Okay,
than the coup.
the coup. Hey, coup d'etat.
Sorry.
All right, here we go. There was a guy grew up around the block from me, 5 years older than me, I believe. Italian kid. He was on the Detroit Lions from about 1979 to 1981. Dave Daddio, number 44. He's a running back. The question on the table:
You are.
am I more funnier? Shut up, Mario. Shut up. Am I more famous than Dave Daddio?
Yes.
Dan, answer before him, please. Do you
Yes.
understand what's going on here? Okay. It's a serious question. Answer. What are you Googling?
I'm not Googling anything.
Well, just answer me. I'm asking you these questions, not Mario. I don't care what Mario thinks. I do. I'm sorry. Okay. Dave Daddio.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Calm down, Mario. Calm down. Again, Mario, it doesn't erupt unless I point to you. Do not improvise with Mount Boredom.
He's pointing at me.
I'm not.
No, Mario is.
Yeah, no. What's with Dan? You can't resist? Ignore him. activist. Literally act as if I put a duffel bag on that chair. Okay? Do I have to get this nasty? Act as if I put a duffel bag on the chair. That yawns.
Sorry.
Okay? Are we clear?
Clear.
Not with you, Dick. Dan, are we clear?
Crystal.
The duffel bag doesn't talk.
This one does.
It might talk. Oh, yeah, no kidding. I know that. This one talks and takes an Uber
Which you owe me
for $400. Yeah, fuck off. I'm not giving you shit. How's that sound? You ain't giving me dick. You ain't getting dick. Fucking sue me. What do we owe you for? Why? How do I owe you for it?
Because he told me to take the car here so that I
told
could
you?
be here in
I
time.
told him tonight because it was so late.
I guess what? We're fucking with you. You're paying for it yourself. Look, what would happen if we didn't pay you?
What am I going to do? I'm
Are
going
you
to
in
make a
the
phone
mafia?
call. I'm going to make a phone call.
Do you realize there's show business and show business and the mafia have two things in common? You can't get in either one.
Oh, I could get.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm really scared because the one you're not in is definitely show business. All right. Yeah. The mafia's had a lot of downfalls. For $200, someone's making a phone call. I'll make another phone call. When the guy gets here, I'll give him $400 to kill you. Case over. Yeah. So okay, and I'm going to say that's about it. Wait a minute. Who else is in? Okay. In 1936, there was a guy.
Dr. Jonas Salk.
Dan, please. I want you to make it up for
Barry
you.
Williams?
Make it up for you, Matt Boredom. For Jonas Salk. All right, so that was a small one. Jonas Salk. Wow. The crowbar of comedy. All right. 1936, another colored guy was on the 1936 track and field Olympic team with Jesse Owens, and came in like third. But it was a big deal because I was against Hitler's team that Jesse Owens. But Jesse Owens was in fact the big star, and the guy's name was Ulysses Peacock. I'm not kidding. He was on the track and field, a black guy from Vauxhall. And okay. Am I more famous than Ulysses Peacock?
Yes.
Yes.
Why is a duffel bag always quicker than you? All right, so you're thinking about it?
No, it's
Not you, shithead. Dan is thinking about it. You're quick. All right. I'm gonna say that's about it, guys. I'm gonna say that's about it.
I was sitting
For positive stuff, there's two black kids that set a house on fire. I'm not kidding. They were, no, that was the other black kid. Okay. There was a black kid who was a bit of a kleptomaniac. No, not kleptomaniac, pyromaniac. When you like fire?
Pyro.
Yeah, he set the stain room on fire with people in it. And then I got him famous amongst our friends. And then he somehow got out of the rap for that of arson, and then he graduated somehow, and we heard that he had burnt. He's doing, I think, life for that.
You're more famous than him.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. I don't want to say it though. Another kid is on death row for blowing his wife's head off in Fort Lauderdale.
You're more famous than him.
Thought she was cheating. Am I more famous?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Pepe Chimpers, who's laminate in Brazil?
Fuck is that?
Pepe Chimpers is a kid. Again, there's a different time. Politically incorrect nicknames. Like fat guys were tiny. My best friend had a limp. He had a birth defect where his foot was bad, and we called him Footer. He was fine with it. Actually, he was crying at the prom last time I saw him. I guess I'm more famous than him. More famous than Footer. But Pepe Chimpers was a half Puerto Rican, half black kid, looked exactly like a chimpanzee. I mean, exactly like one. And he was always on blow. So we called him Pepe Chimpers. And a friend of mine said to me recently, I said, how are all those guys? And he said, Pepe Chimpers is laminate in Brazil. I said, what happened to Pepe Chimpers? Because I know Pepe Chimpers, he had a gang of guys who would break into windows, park cars, and back in the mid to late 80s, the passports and escorts, the stuff that, the radar for the cars, they were easily stolen, and you could just fence them easy because that they would work, even when you broke them. And these guys would go. They were very bold. They would go to the courtroom parking lot after getting the rain for something else. And there was a gang. One guy was Sticky Elbow. Sticky Elbow got arrested and caught AIDS from getting fucked in the ass
in the can?
Rahway State. Yeah, and he got it in the can of the can.
Got in the can.
And he died of AIDS. Boy, that's a tough one for your mom. Like, that's really a disappointing child. How's Tony doing? Yeah. Instead of college, he robbed a bank and went to
the can.
got 7 to 10 years for armed robbery. Yeah, how was he out on? No, actually, he was raped in prison and caught AIDS and died. Just came from his funeral. Oh, that's great. How's your son doing? He's pre-law. Peppy Chimpers, though, got big into crime. He moved to Florida and started this scam where, how stupid are people? I guess older people. He would say to people, I have rare coins, send me $2,000. They'd send him $2,000. And guess what? He didn't have rare coins. So, I mean, really, really bad stuff across state lines. Got a broad in the car that's kidnapping, driving through backyards, knocking over mailboxes, across state lines. That's a man act. I don't think he's got a license. How's that for high digs? And so he landed it. He fucking got. I mean, this is not a bright kid. He got to somehow got on a raft and made it to Cuba or something, and eventually to Brazil.
He should have just had William Devane do the commercials.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to erupt it for that.
I say word.
Mount Boredom going off. No, it's just Dan. Dan can also. You guys are dual volcanoes. That's not the thing. I'm Mount Funny. No, of course. I can't. Mine aren't old gems either, but you try to make them interesting. I want you to be either funny or racist. That's the rule of the podcast.
Funny.
Well, you're neither at this point. Actually, off air, you're one thing.
Can I say one thing? I think we have some business to discuss. We have to make a phone call to somebody.
Oh, Christ. Okay, please stop. Please stop. All right, so that's all. That's it. So would you say...
You should be in the Hall of Fame at Union High School.
Would you say, based on who I just told you is in the Hall of Fame, would you say there should be maybe a statue of me?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm trying to think. There's like we had a bunch of black and Italian kids who were pretty good at baseball and football.
And you got all your credits, right?
What do you mean all my credits?
It's high school, because sometimes they use that as the little, the little catch. Well, he missed his last semester of so and so.
They gave me a diploma.
Yeah, but
I wasn't allowed at I was not allowed at the graduation.
Oh, fuck that! You're done. No statue.
But no, they gave me they gave me a diploma.
They gave me.
But I don't know where it is. Nobody gives a fuck if they gave you a diploma.
They gave me one to get out of school and don't come back again.
Boy, it's active today. Very active. Mount Boredom. Mount Bosco. Mount Bosco of Boredom. Thank you, Dan. That was a bigger one. So, so, I mean, again, I don't care about shit like that. I don't care about shit like that, but I guess I do. I don't know. I'm not in my high school Hall of Fame. That is a hostile move. You're right. I guess maybe, but I did graduate. I had to go to summer school. And I got into Union County College to hustle pool. So how could I have gotten in? That's what I mean. I got in a county college.
Yeah, if you got in there, then
right.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, instead of a statue, has Johnny Hollywood ever reached you to put a star in Hollywood Boulevard for you?
Well, no. I guess but you got to pay $10,000. That's literally that's literally a bribe.
It's $525 now.
Yeah. Well, for you, it's probably $80.
I would love one.
What would you say you did? I mean, you can't even spin. What would you say you did? You're in Studio 54 for 2 seconds, and you don't have a line. What would you say you did?
I did a lot.
Like what?
I did Bullet, Studio 54, The Hard Way.
Yeah, but did you have any lines?
NYPD
Don't
Blue.
point at me.
Did you have any lines?
Yes, I had lines.
No, you didn't.
I had more lines than you did in your life.
I don't know what you're talking about. Explain the logic behind that ridiculous statement.
Coke lines.
Oh, coke lines. So that's wrong, though. I've done way more coke lines, though. So I've done more actual acting lines than coke, meaning your joke on every level is wrong. There's not
Well,
one aspect
actually,
of that joke that makes any sense.
I have a joke.
Go ahead.
So this guy graduates from rehabilitation because he was in rehab. And he finally comes home. Come on,
Oh, this is a rough one. No, actually, we're going to get the kids out of the way.
let me finish my joke.
Well, no, it's happening. Oh, my God, it's violent.
Animals are running.
Mount Boredom is erupting.
Okay, so he comes home from rehab, right?
Sometimes you think it's done, and it goes. It's
Come on.
aftershock.
I second that eruption.
Whoa! It's violent. It
My
actually,
joke.
see, sometimes it's just a story,
Come
but
on,
there's a
is
joke in
good-
this one.
This one's a good joke that I wrote.
I guarantee you, Mara, there's nothing even close to as funny as Mount Boredom erupting. Oh, the humanity! All right, calm down. You know what? It's calming down. Good.
So this guy comes home from rehab.
Look at him. Look at he's giving. Look at him. You're missing him giving. Don't hit the button.
Yeah, no,
So
no.
about 5 weeks later, his wife makes an emergency call to the doctor. He says, Doctor, my he's back to the old ways. He's back to the old situation. Doctor goes, well, at least...
Mount Boredom! What are you running from? Mount Boredom is erupting. Oh, my God, is he telling a joke? Yeah, oh!
She calls
That
the
makes me
doctor.
laugh so hard.
She says, Doctor, my husband is drinking more now than he ever did before. He goes, well, at least he's staying hydrated.
Oh my God, was it the hydrated joke? Yeah, this happened one other time. Remember, Boschetti was telling us about his weekend that time.
How come you don't play any stuff from Buschetti?
That is terrible. That was the worst joke I've ever heard in my life.
No, it wasn't. The guy came out of rehab.
Okay, listen.
He was doing
So,
good. And it
again, MADtv. Well, there's not even a. This is definite hostility. MADtv won't. MADtv is apparently denying I was on the program.
But they called 1,000 times for you to be on the reunion show.
Guess why? Because I'm the only guy who got any press. I'm the only guy who could be on the Tonight Show or any fucking show. I mean, I'm the only one. They're denying I was on the show. I'm on the show as a regular. I was making $7,500 a week. They must really think I'm disgusting. Maybe it's the Kerry Champion stuff. Okay, well, listen. So I should be in the United Hall of Fame according to you guys.
Yes.
Yes.
I swear to God, there's nobody else. There's nobody else. Robert Wool. Oh wait, there's Robert Wool, Leota. Is there somebody else? Oh, Jeff Ross.
Well, you're more famous than Jeff Ross.
I don't know. I'm not. He's on.
If you don't have cable, and I think Jeff is really funny.
Yeah.
If you don't, when I mentioned 4 or 5 times after he had been on the podcast, if you don't have cable, but more people know you from Elf.
Right.
No, I don't know.
I think you're wrong.
They don't know my name. Jeff is on Comedy Central all the time.
But if you don't, a lot of people don't have cable.
A lot of people don't watch comedy.
Yeah.
Well, he's not just on
200,000
Comedy. He's not
I know,
just
but-
on Comedy Central.
I think you're way more funny.
Okay, but wait a minute. Listen. Okay, but you guys are being nice. But okay, just say he is. If he is, it's not by much. And say he's in. I'm not even sure he's in because he didn't go to the high school. But he was there like the 9th grade. Say he's in. I should be in anyway. I mean, I should be in. You know.
Wait a minute. If he didn't go to the high school, he can't be in the Hall of Fame.
Well, he went. That's right. You're right. So he's in. Did he go to high school? No, he did
No,
not.
he moved away or something, right?
He did not go to high
Yeah.
school. Okay. All right. Yeah.
But still, I don't think.
All right, well,
and-
you're right. They didn't go to high school, so the point is moot.
I think
But the MADtv is worse in the sense that they don't say I was on the show. In other words, basically what they did was we're going to list people who were on the show in alphabetical order. I'm not in it. I'm not in the L's. Maybe it's because of the story. Christina Applegate hosted once, and I'm not proud of this, but it's in the book. And God, she was sexy. This is 1996. Christina Applegate, holy living fucking. I was in a Jeopardy sketch. Every sketch on a comedy show spoofs Jeopardy at some point. So we're spoofing Jeopardy, and I was supposed to do this character who was in a mental institution. I'm in a straitjacket next to her. But I guess it got laughs. But she's in it, and she was over it. I could tell she was over show business. This was right after she would do her anti-drug dance at the Viper Room when what's his face died.
Keanu Reeves.
No, he's alive. Shit face. We're gonna have another volcanical Mount Wrong Answer. Did I point to you? No.
No, he's
No, no, it's not Keanu Reeves. River Phoenix died.
River Phoenix, right?
Keanu Reeves is alive. Jesus
Sorry.
Christ. What if Keanu's family listens? Perry Reeves died. Easy, Fred Norris. Okay, with the so okay. So, what was I saying? What was I just talking about?
We were talking about how Jeff Ross,
Not Jeff Ross.
MADtv.
MADtv, how they said you were.
Maybe it was the Christina Applegate thing.
Okay, Christina. Thank you, Dan. Christina Applegate. All these eruptions. So, so I had to rehearse with her quite a bit, and she would come to in this one sketch we'd rehearse, and she was sexy. She would wear like these spandex black pants, no bra. And she when River Phoenix died, apparently we're friends. She would do her anti-drug dance at the at the Viper Room. The catch was, I believe she was on drugs.
No.
I believe so. The only way she could do the dance was to be on drugs. But she was very vocal about it. The Viper Room is just littered with pills, and I'm doing every Saturday night. I'm doing an anti-drug dance. And there was a picture over in the LA Times. She looked retarded. She looked like Stevie Nicks on Molly, talking to Joe Walsh and her father trying to get money in the backstage. Like literally, she was doing like the witch thing. It looked like Stevie Nicks doing the witch thing. Yeah. That Christina Applegate, sexy as hell. And the more stupid shit she'd say, the hotter she would be. Anti-drug dance. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so fucking hard. Say something else ridiculous. Fred Stoller said that he did the show. He did the show Jesse, and she would make everybody, including the co-stars, the guest stars, do a circle of prayer.
Oh,
she
God.
got born again, and they'd pray.
Yeah, okay.
They made Fred Stoller pray. He'd go, I don't know. I don't care about God. No, you have to pray. Christina, I don't give it. I don't care. Is that all right? I mean, so, and apparently he's right. Nothing's making Jesse funny. Nothing. Like he didn't die for that sin. So he's on the cross going, nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I could do about it. I'm not bugging my father with that one. Dad, don't bring up Jesse. Okay. You're going to ask me if the show Jesse can be funny? Yeah, I'm not. Just get on. Move on. Let's work on civil rights.
They know not what they write.
That's for sure. So Christina Applegate's on the show, and my dressing room, we didn't have trailers. I had a dressing room that was, because it was like we did that show at Red Mar Studios, which was on Cahuenga off Melrose, and it was a real cool old part of Hollywood, like a classic part of Hollywood. And Red Mar Studios was where they shot I Love Lucy. And I was lucky with the sound stages because a couple years later, Stage 12 and the Warner Brothers lot where we did the Norm Show was where they did Casablanca. I mean, Hollywood's got that real history. So, and all these bungalows where the writers' rooms were, and the accounting office that I go to in withdrawals demanding my check, is where I guess supposedly Desi Arnaz fucked all these chicks, behind Lucy's back. Oh, it's so great. And so she's the dressing area. The wardrobe department was right next to my dressing room. So she's a foot. Like, the only thing between us is I'm reading my script, memorizing my Jeopardy changes, the goldenrod color. They would change the color of the pages every time they made a script. So it's like white, blue, goldenrod. If you got the goldenrod, you're in trouble. So I'm reading the goldenrod changes on the Jeopardy sketch. And I hear them talking. I hear Christine Applegate talking to the wardrobe lady, and who's very loud, nice but loud. So you should do this, Chris. I think I like, she's like, yes. For Jeopardy, what do you think about the? Yeah, like. So I'm thinking of her and her anti-drug dance, and I'm thinking of River, and I go right up to the door, and I hear them. The only thing between me and this wardrobe woman is, a door, a really thin door, like made out of balsa wood. And I got a hard on, and I needed friction. My hand wasn't working. I had no lube or Vaseline. So I get down. I do the thing where you fuck the bed, but I had no bed. So I put one of the cushions from the couch down on the hard carpet, and I'm fucking the pillow. And my head is hitting the door sometimes, like I'm next door to them, hitting the bedboard at a cheap motel. And I couldn't change my angle because I really wanted to come. Like, I have to come. And I fucked the shit out of this pillow while they're trying on clothes. Oh. While she's doing a fitting. And every once in a while, the wardrobe woman would take her kids. She had 7-year-old kids. They'd yell something. And I'm like, shut up. Shut up. I'm not Sandusky here. I'm receding like a turtle. Shut up. The woman would say something sometimes. The stupid wardrobe woman like, no, I don't care. Don't share an anecdote with her. I need to fucking get a release here, man. I'm reading the goldenrod changes. I got a goldenrod. So my cock starts to bleed. Oh! My cock is, I'm not wearing a rubber. I mean, a pillow can't get pregnant. And then I'm thinking, what is this pillow? I'm thinking like, I think the Carlos Mencia was in the dressing room. I'm surprised he didn't steal the pillows. But they didn't have jokes written on them. So I'm fucking the pillow, and I was like, I finally come. It took me about 15, 16 minutes. I slapped it to fucking Christina Applegate. She was right there. And this is how hot she was. All she needed to do was go, yeah, I guess, I guess I'll wear these. That's all she said. What you're hearing is an abrupt change. You can't hear. How long was that there, the first part of the show? 30. Oh, that's great.
I screwed it up.
You forgot your own mic.
37. Well, that's...
What?
Maybe that's a...
37 minutes?
Yes.
37 minutes. And I'll tell you what happened. I don't want to throw my buddy under the bus. Mario had a hissy shit fit. And really terrible.
And he apologized. He sent chocolates and...
Yeah, he was out of control. He's yelling at Dan and kept saying that Dan was laughing at him and he's funny. And I kept trying to tell him, Mario, you're funny. You're one of the funniest guys. And, of course, that's bullshit. But he lost it. Very embarrassing. And I said, listen, we won't air it. And we're not going to air this. I can't. It's too embarrassing for you. It's going to cost you work. You know what's costing you work, Mario? Work. So what happened was we had to ask him to leave last night, and I called him. I'm a good friend. I called him and how you doing? And he's like, fuck you, and lashing out the anger of a misspent life, selling, and a lot of talented kid. I'm trying to think of some of the talents I can, but yeah. Listen, if you want a witty remark, you go to me. If you want a Twix bar, you go to Mario. Now, when that all hits you like a ton of bricks in life, it's like Ben Affleck says in Good Will Hunting in the classic scene where Matt Damon says he's going to stay there and be a day laborer instead of solving codes for the fucking missile direct system out of NASA. Pulling in about $2 million a week for that one. Doing something that comes as natural as most people picking their twat. Yeah, he's gonna stay. He's gonna stay with his Southie boys and fucking take cinder blocks, throw them off the ledge of a fucking abandoned fucking Prudential building outside of Beantown. Yeah, yeah, the town de Beano. Yeah, yeah. That's what he's got to do. And Affleck has to lay down the law. And Betty Affleck in an acting moment we didn't think would be possible. An acting moment we didn't realize we were seeing just the beginning of a career that would include incredible romantic love scenes with Liv Tyler and Armageddon. There's one shot that Michael Bay could only shoot himself as a romantic director. Yeah. Betty Affleck and Liv Tyler. I tell you, you feel like you're